Alrighty, guys. What's going on? Welcome back to the Other Controller podcast. We do get the standard crew here, minus Merc, unfortunately, but we're going to be kicking off to a whole slew of different kind of topics here. Everything from BlizzCon to standard issues with Call of Duty and its bullshit-ass launch. Who wants to kick it off this week?
Yo, real quick. We all heard that little ass clap you did.
I didn't clap.
I heard a little ass clap like you was giving a presentation.
Oh, it might have been Nala sitting down.
It's like, all right, boys, hand clap, let's get this ready.
Yeah, it was cute.
Get this bitch going. No, I think that was Nala sitting.
I guess with
I was going to say something about being thick, but then I remembered it was your dog, and I'm like, I ain't going to call a dog thick. Not at the start.
Wait, what? Like, when is there an acceptable time to say it?
I don't know, I'm tired. Give me like 30 minutes.
Bet.
BlizzCon. Go.
I mean, let's start with the one that we actually, like, a majority of us play, which is Overwatch. Like, Overwatch 2, I don't know if you guys saw that cinematic. Holy shit.
Dude, right in my feels, the Zero cinematic, really fucking good. Yeah, so the one thing I wanted to talk about in that cinematic specifically is it showed that Brigitta and Reinhardt, they combined their specials together.
The shields?
So I wonder if that's going to be part of the new one, where if there's like certain certain duos that come together and combine for like a bigger special.
Dude,
that'd be pretty fucking sick.
So like one part about it really made me question it. So their entire thing was not leaving players behind, which is super dope. I'm really behind that. But the Overwatch 2 is what they were releasing was like different talents and stuff. Are they going to implement that into the PvP, or is it just going to be the PvE aspect that they created with Overwatch 2? That's my biggest question.
Both.
See, but then what they were saying with Overwatch 2 is that they're going to allow everyone that still only has Overwatch, the base game, or whatever you want to call it, the pre-sequel or whatever the fuck. They get all the new characters, all the new maps, and they just don't get to play the PvE stuff.
Oh,
I don't think they're going to get the
Overwatch,
the talents.
So whoever has the current Overwatch.
Yeah.
So what it sounds like is Overwatch 2 sounds more like a handful of like seasonal updates with the addition of the PvE, which is just weird. Why not just launch Overwatch PvE and call it something else? Make it its own offshoot.
That or just make it a DLC and add it in.
Yeah.
Because you can fucking market Overwatch 2. You
can market both of them. I mean, I'm just confused. They're going to keep it the same price.
Well, I see what Corndog is saying. Because, like, for me, if they did an updated model, I still wouldn't buy into it. Whereas, if you throw in the number 2, you kind of feel like you're getting a fresh start on it, even though it's a pseudo fresh start. If the multiplayer is going to be like a continuation of what it is now. From a marketing point of view, I definitely see what they're doing then.
I don't know. I think it's going to piss some people off, though, because
It does. I didn't think about it that way, and it does kind of rub me the wrong way.
Because you're buying a full new game, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then the people that own the previous title, they don't need to buy it. They get all the same shit you do. So what the hell is the point of you purchasing the new one apart from like an add-on feature?
Right. That's and even then, like, think of those that play it now. Do they really want the PvE? So, like, once everything is...
I do. Hell yeah, I do.
Right, so if you want the PvE, you get 2. But, I mean, there's going to be those people that's like, I don't care about the PvE. I just want the PvP. So they would stick with what they currently have. But when it's marketed and packaged as a 2, it kind of makes it more appealing. Like, you could be the person that just buys it either way, even if you don't want to play the PvE, you fucking buy it because there's a 2 attached to it.
I think that's just going to be, like, how they're going to do it for the launch. I'm pretty sure they're not going to leave that, there's no way in hell they're going to leave that for the entirety of the Overwatch 2 game.
Yeah, that was my question. I was looking at it. It's like, they can't. In full reality, it's a good thing to do for the player because then the player doesn't have to purchase 2 different titles. It's a different thing when you have people buying the second game, but you really didn't need to if your aspect was only to play the PvP. Like, they're going to have to cut it off to a point where, like, all right, maybe the first few characters with Overwatch 2 everyone gets, and then after that, you don't get any more freebies without purchasing the actual title.
Right, like a base, Siege, right? Didn't Siege have something like that? Like, you get certain things included with this free edition or cheaper edition, and then everything past that, you got to do it in-game blocks or fucking buy the character or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there has to be a cutoff point. That's the only thing that I can think with them. Because with them, and there's so many damn microtransactions with their loot boxes, I can't see it like that.
I don't know. That kind of fucked my whole thing up about it. But anyways, getting on to what I'm excited about is it's cool to see like a leveling system for the heroes.
Yeah, dude, that's dope.
And it's instead of you just fucking grinding, without any like real progression outside of that, like that little level going up. I hope, and then about the PvE, I hope it doesn't like turn into like a grindy type thing. Like, I don't know how they would be able to do it, but I just hope they don't fit it in somehow to fuck up a good game by having it be like ridiculously grindy. But on the same hand, it would be kind of cool if they have like weekly challenges or strikes like they do in Destiny. And then it's cool to see that they do have new maps. I just hope that the PvE at launch isn't going to be heavy emphasis on the old maps that we were already playing for the last couple of years. And with all of that, obviously that looking at it in the way that y'all did, this seems like a really great way to fuck up Overwatch 2 if they keep that same shitty, like, oh yeah, you don't have to buy the full game, just half-ass it, and then you could get the new PvE shit.
Yeah, that's my only concern about it.
Yeah.
Everything else about the game looks super dope.
Like, it may just be a simple, like, give them enough to lure them in, like, because obviously somebody out there is reluctant. Somebody out there right now is like, oh, I'm not going to buy Overwatch 2. Overwatch 1 still has a whole lot of life in it. So for that person, if it's like, oh, don't worry about it, we're going to give you some of the content to cross you over. But what they're going to do is they're going to give you just enough so that you're like, damn, if I want the whole package, I got to get 2. And I'm already somewhat hooked in with the little bit they gave me. So it really just does seem like marketing semantics.
I don't like one of the things.
That's really shitty marketing, though.
Yeah, with Overwatch, it really does have a pretty heavily like esports community. Like, I mean, you've seen a little bit of a boom, right?
Yeah, I used at this actually my boy that got me into Overwatch at his bar. They show Overwatch when it's like league play. They show it in the background.
Yeah, so like my question is if they let the people from standard Overwatch get all the same shit for Overwatch 2, how is that also going to affect the esports side of it too, right? Like, if they don't implement the leveling system into PvP, which would be super fucked, then there's literally no point. You can just play Overwatch and Overwatch 2, and they're going to try to merge both of them into the esports scene.
Yeah, that would, because I get what you're saying. Like, because with progression in games, it makes sense how esports players, they have to get adjusted to the new one. But if they're still playing the exact same PvP, there's going to be no point for you to like tune in, because it's just the same shit outside of a couple new maps.
Yep. And then even on the base Overwatch, you still get the new maps. You still get the new characters. Nothing changes.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. That's shitty. I guess that's Blizzard for you, right?
Like, I understand the move. It just seems weird. It seems super awkward, to be honest.
Yeah, like, it'll definitely reveal itself more as time goes forward, or like we start seeing how they lay everything out, like what the full, like when it comes to perspective, like what their agenda really is. Because right now it's honeymoon week for the next couple of weeks. It's gonna be, they announced it and everybody's got a hard on for it, and that's it. So like not everybody's looking at it like we're looking at it at the moment.
All I know is I'm extremely excited for the new cinematics. Hopefully they just put the cinematics in the fucking game. Because like there's like an hour, a little bit over an hour of cinematics altogether for the first one. And I watch it every time a new cinematic comes out, I check it out.
Because dude, Blizzard cinematic department is
fucking fire.
Bro, every one of them, they kill it.
Okay, so that's like the best transition ever to Diablo 4. Because my only notes for it was...
Wait. I had a question.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about you said the heroes have a leveling up system?
Yeah, that's what they implemented with Overwatch 2.
So
like, that was one of their things.
You unlock like cosmetic shit, like Call of Duty weapon skin type shit?
No,
like skills sets.
Yeah, so think about it like perks in Call of Duty, where you have like faster reloads or shorter cooldown times and stuff like that. You can level up into stuff.
Huh, alright.
But it's going to be awkward because if they don't implement it in a PvP, or if they do, but then it's only for Overwatch 2, then you have a clear bias as to who's going to do better in PvP.
Could you imagine? That's what it is. Like, it's the same map, same character, same everything. You are completely fucked and locked out of the perk system unless you get the second game.
I mean, is that really? To be fair, is that really that bad? If you don't want,
I'm not saying it's bad.
Up the money, like,
yeah, then it's going to be more of a skill gap, and then you're going to have to play even better to be on par with somebody that might have like max skilled champion.
Well, that's like old League of Legends back when they had the rune system.
Mm-hmm.
And if you didn't buy your runes, you'd get fucked every game because people would start with like an extra 10 AD compared to you not having any.
Yeah, exactly. But, dude, I don't know. It's going to be a little bit before the info comes out to where we can actually fully understand the situation that they're trying to push out.
Yeah, right now, like I said, it's all speculation and hype based off initial release of the trailers and what people expect, what people want to see implemented into it, and what Activision is really thinking, or what Blizzard is really thinking about the whole thing.
Yeah, I know. But nonetheless, like, where are you guys at right now? Like, do you think you're going to be picking up Overwatch 2, or do you, just based on the information we have right now, would you stay with Overwatch, or would you move to Overwatch 2?
100. So all these cinematics have me like, that was my only issue with the original Overwatch, that there was no PvE, and with all these cinematics, it just leaves like, seems like they left stuff on the table. Yeah, 100%. I'm gonna buy Overwatch 2 just for the PvE.
I didn't play a whole lot of the first one, but I'm sure I'd probably get Overwatch 2 if it comes out and there's a lot of good reviews and people are liking it. I'll probably check it out.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat as Corn Dog. Like, I never played the first one, didn't have much of an interest in it. But if this one is something that everybody's going to get into and something about it catches my attention, I may give it a shot.
Yeah, I'm going to check it out. I don't know if I'm going to be one of the first people to purchase it, but I'll definitely look into it. It's one to keep an eye on.
I hope it's cross-plat, honestly.
Actually, that's a good idea. I hope it is too.
Call of Duty is, right?
Yes.
Call of Duty is. Might as well have Overwatch as the same thing to launch it.
I'm liking this trend a lot.
Cause like I have there's beautiful graphics on my computer, but all my Overwatch friends are on console. So it's kind of like, fuck, do I want to get it on console or do I want to get it on PC?
Yeah, I don't know. We already have Call of Duty as a cross-plat. They need Blizzard as itself needs to have its own cross-plat game. May it be Overwatch,
it needs to
which
fucking
would be
double
the best
down
option.
on it.
Yeah, Overwatch would be the best option, and then from there, move it on to Diablo. Let those
both
two
use
be your cross-plat.
the Blizzard thing, anyways. The launcher.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure they'd definitely be for it. Like when it comes to cross-plat, the crossplay, the only ones that really are the pain in the ass that you have to try to convince is Sony.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. There's been a couple like Microsoft and PC cross-plat games, but not many with Sony being a part of it. But nonetheless, I think that definitely lets us move into Diablo. Like, I don't know if you guys even touched Diablo before or even played it that much. I know Steady played it a few times.
I dabbled.
Yeah, 3 I have.
3 with my brother.
A friend bought it for me. Kuda bought it for me, gifted it to me, and I played it with you guys a couple times. Like, as far as the lore and story goes, whatever. I would just look at it for the gameplay, and it's another game that if everybody else is going to play together, I'll consider it.
That's my only note for Diablo 4 was the cinematic was gorgeous, obviously, but I'm going to hold off until I see gameplay, because like you can have a gorgeous cinematic, but if it's just like the same click shit, where it's like the graphics are kind of shitty, I'll probably hold off.
Yeah. Knights of the Old Republic reminded me of that. Like, not shitty graphics in game, but I mean, just like the cinematics were fucking incredible. Could have been their own fucking Star Wars movie. But then, like, the gameplay just does not match, obviously, what these cinematics were.
Yeah, so I watched like the early release gameplay video of it. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
Let me see. I haven't seen it at all.
Dude. So it's what it's supposedly launching with. It's going to be Sorceress, Sorceress, Barbarian, and a Druid type class. I am hyped, dude. The Druid looks super sick. You turn into a bear and crash into people Like what?
So, I didn't play a whole lot of Diablos, but I played a Gauntlet back on like the PlayStation. You guys remember that?
Yeah, like that's the best comparison probably.
Okay, so it's similar to that?
It's super similar.
Okay.
I don't know.
I played Path of Exile over the years a couple times. A couple of the seasons. It's almost the same thing.
Literally, both those titles are just like Diablo.
Yeah, you see, I'm looking. Nothing about this looks like I would play it.
Yeah, I don't think that's a game that you would at all play, Boom, to be honest. Like, I watched it already once by myself, and then I rewatched it with the gameplay attached with Kira, and we're both stoked. Like, the cinematic is beautiful, but that's just Blizzard's, like, cinematic department being actually on point, and probably the best department they have. Dude, I've been asking for this game for so long. I'm just so hyped.
Like, why can't we just have, like, a closer view, third person type thing instead of, like, a top down?
I mean, that's just a genre, that's all.
Yeah, it's a genre type of game. Bro, that's old as fuck.
Bro, look at that dwarf. Who the fuck drew that and was like, yeah, that's good?
Yikes.
It is so fucking funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll try out the beta and see what I feel about from the beta, but other than that, I'll just probably not get it at all.
Yeah, that is a for sure purchase for me. Like, as soon as it comes out, I already know the team I'm going to be rolling with. You guys probably won't see me for a month or two. I'll still be streaming, but in terms of gameplay, it's going to be that for a little bit. Because if it's one thing, it's going to be like the best of Diablo 2, which was mostly PvP with some like super grindy parts, where Diablo 3 was mostly super grindy with little PvP. They're implementing both aspects, and I love PvP already. And for me to body kids in a game like that, I'm down. I am super down.
See, that's the exact way I feel about Overwatch. Like, talk to me maybe like a year and a half ago, all I played was Overwatch every fucking day, dude. And like I have my boys that I play with, and we would just pub stomp all fucking day.
Yeah, you played with Keith before. Boom.
Yeah.
And then Mike. Both of them played Diablo with me for a while. So
was Mike the guy I always told to fuck off?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the same one. But yeah, no, if that's coming out, I already know what's going to happen. Keith's going to take like a week off of work and then try to get to level 70 and hit leaderboards for like an hour. And then never be able to obtain leaderboard again.
Bro, my old supervisor did that with Final Fantasy 15. When that shit was coming out, he scheduled a week of leave. And we're like, Corey, is that because Final Fantasy? He's like, no, I had something scheduled. I was like, kind of starts the day Final Fantasy dropped. Yeah, it kind of drops that same day.
Well, I mean, Diablo is literally one of those games. If you don't play it for a day to stay on leaderboard, you're never back on leaderboard. There's literally people out there who will play it probably like 22 hours a day and then stay at their point in leaderboard just to maintain their rank. It's just a super grindy game trying to find like perfect rolls on everything. Damn, I want to play some Diablo 3 right now. I haven't touched it. I don't want to play the new season because the new season's bullshit. But I mean, even still, like Diablo 3, I don't think you guys are going to probably pick it up. I mean, Diablo 4, I don't think you guys are going to be picking this up anytime soon. I think I'm probably the lone man in the boat here. Super hyped for this damn game.
Unless my brothers convince me, I probably won't.
Yeah, for me, like, it definitely wouldn't be an initial pickup. Something to consider, but probably like not at launch.
Yeah, dude. And then the new expansion for World of Warcraft came out. I almost shit my pants. You guys ever played WoW, touched it at all, or no?
I've tried like the demo a few times, but I grew up on Guild Wars. That's the Mamorpa I go for, man.
I tried, what the hell? I don't know if it was like mod or whatever it was. It was before the re-release of Classic now. It was like a modded server or whatever the fuck it was. Not my thing. Just definitely was not my thing.
Bro, like, the intro to PC gaming for me was World of Warcraft and Diablo. So, I mean, like, those will stay with me till probably the day I die. I'll probably be an 80-year-old. They have no reaction time anymore to play Call of Duty, but I'll probably still be playing WoW. Like, as soon as it did the cinematics showing that we're going back to like Lich King era, I almost shit my pants. I was screaming on the couch like a little girl.
And you're still married? Shout out to her.
I was hype. I mean, Kira's first games to actual PC gaming was WoW, and then Diablo is really the thing that got her into PC gaming to play with me. Like, that's the only real game apart from League when she played a couple times with me and you, dude. Like,
Did she
that's
play
it.
this?
She played a few times, but it's mostly ARAMs. Like, we never got through like actual full matches.
Gotcha.
Like, those games are gonna be dope. Like, as soon as they come out, and I already know the person I'm gonna be. I'm gonna hate myself. I'm gonna be eating like shit. I'm just gonna be
2 hours of sleep a night, barely holding on to your job.
Yeah, like the reason. So, like, I stopped my subscription for WoW Classics strictly for the sole reason. The only reason I picked it up was more so to play with her, to play with it again. But we're too busy to be playing together. And I want to level, and I know as soon as I out-level her, I don't want to remake a character and go back. So I stopped it wholeheartedly for that.
Yeah, about
I don't want to deal with having to remake characters, especially in Classic, where the XP grind is so much more steep. Like, you miss a day, you're 10 levels behind, you're fucked.
Find some new fucking friends to play with.
Yeah, it's causing an argument in the house for no damn reason.
You're gonna break your household up for some fucking...
Yeah, dude, like, between all that, like, I don't want to spoil it all too much for, like, the WoW stuff, because you guys don't play it. I don't want to spoil it for the people maybe out there that might be watching it or looking into it. 100% go watch the cinematic. If you scream like me, send me a friend request, we'll play together. I don't give a shit. I'm getting that damn game, too.
What else happened at BlizzCon?
They did their release for Hearthstone so, like, I told you guys about how I used to work at a LAN center, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so one of the things that I used to do there was I would do all the Hearthstone tournaments. I'd get all the prizes together, get the tournaments together, and do everything and set all that stuff up, because I was really big in Hearthstone. I played Magic when I was in, like, high school for a little while, a little bit in college. And I just got over it because driving out to somewhere to go play at a card game was kind of ass versus me just playing online and not having to buy physical cards and remembering to bring them everywhere. This game is exactly what I was looking for that time frame. So I played a shitload. I invested money into this game, played it a lot. The only reason I don't play it as much anymore is because they started nerfing shit, and much like how Borderlands 3 started just fucking classes up for no reason, is what they did for a little while in Hearthstone. They just started nerfing shit, and then nerfing more shit, and then they just came out with this where it's like, all right, these cards you guys purchased, fuck them, we're not going to use them anymore.
I mean, but to be fair, what would the difference be? At least in Hearthstone, it is purely PvP. Like, you're playing against other players and stuff like that. Whereas in Borderlands 3, it makes even less sense, because you're hurting the fucking NPC's feelings? I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, like, so part of it, is it's mostly PvP, but it's also, like, luck-based, right? You either get your cards by purchasing them, or you play a shitload, and you kind of earn them with, like, this experience currency that they came up with in the game.
Gotcha.
So say you got a card that you were looking forward for a long time, and mind you, this is random off of every couple months, they'd come out with a new set, and the new set gets released and gets implemented into that entire stack of card, or it gets set as a different expansion, and you actually have to go out and purchase that set, and then the next set, and the next set, right? But it's still all random. You get the one card, now it's nerfed, now you're fucked. It's kind of shitty in that way.
It's like building your whole deck around this one fucking thing, and it's like, well, that's the one thing we're fucking. And it's like, well, there goes everything I have poured my time and effort into.
Yeah, so, like, they didn't implement like a disenchantment system where you can go out and make cards, but it's not an equal return. Like, you get say a legendary card, which is the highest tier you can get. You deconstruct it and you get something else. That deconstruction value is a fourth of what it takes to make another legendary card. So that's where the shitty part came from. That's really what stopped me from playing like a year and a half, and was running house at this LAN center I had played, worked at. But still, like, it was, as soon as they started getting like too obscene, I was done with it. So I really didn't pay too much attention in terms of BlizzCon with that expansion.
Gotcha.
Some small news on the Hearthstone thing from BlizzCon. They had their global tournament, or whatever the hell they call it. And they had their first female global champion this weekend.
That's dope.
Cool.
It is, and
It's fucking sick.
and she went 4-0 on the weekend, and then 3-0'd the finals.
Good
Are you
shit.
fucking kidding me? She full swept that shit?
Yeah, and she's apparently including those, she's won, I think, 10 games in a row, like in her region.
That's dope, dude. I'm gonna have to look into this. Like, I haven't watched gameplay
One
in
of
a long
the
time.
things she said, like in her interview, is that when her first tournament, she was like in line to like register, and someone was like, "You're a girl, you don't belong in this tournament." And she said to all the female esports players, "Forget gender, just play the game."
That's fucking tight.
That's
And
good
that's
shit.
true.
There you go.
I mean, that's kind of what esports is. You can't be the bigger, better person on a keyboard. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Yeah, that's super dope. Because, I mean, like, Hearthstone is literally just a card strategy game. It doesn't matter what, there's no fucking pick gender and shit on the start menu. It doesn't matter. But that's super shitty, dude. Like, how are you going to be in a video game and tell them, like, yeah, you don't belong here? The fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, did I name drop her? VK
No.
Lion.
Say it again.
VK Lion with 3 O's. That's her screen name.
Huh.
I think, God, I'm gonna pronounce this right. Xiaomeng Li. I believe I pronounced that right.
Maybe.
Could you imagine how fucked it would be if, like, the person was just completely anti-biased and he was like, I didn't mean it was a girl. It was just, I just didn't want her here in particular. Like, what the fuck?
It's like, well, wait, why? It's like,
No, can you imagine? He was trying to be a good guy, but just came out wrong. It's like, no, that tournament's
No,
over there. You don't belong in this
Yeah, you
line.
don't
This
belong
is the dude's
here.
bathroom.
because it's like, we're so bad and you're so good. It's like, no, you fucked up already, guy.
I got
Yeah.
too late, dude.
Try to
Just
protect you now.
He's a fucking, he's a meme in every fucking anime ever. Just
Bro,
the
she
worst
won
white knight.
$200,000 for that.
Yeah, dude, that esport league has been out for a long time.
Yeah, just as long as she doesn't say anything she's
Oh.
not supposed to say, she can keep the money. Keep saying it in the tournament.
That's fucked.
But next weekend, the League of Legends World Finals is on, and we're gonna have a brand new champion, someone who's never won before. Should be exciting.
Why do you say it like that?
Well, because SKT was favored to win the whole thing, and they got knocked out today.
No, I mean, the way you
Fine.
said it was like super dry and sarcastic, so I couldn't tell like
Well, 'cause
where you were
my
going
whole
with
pick-
this.
My whole pick'ems is fucked. Like, I got them all wrong.
To be
Oh, so
fair,
they have
SKT
brackets for that shit?
Hell yeah. It was,
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
like, today was the number one seed from Korea facing the number one seed from Europe, and I was like, oh, Korea's gonna win that, and they fucking lost. I can't predict that shit.
I've noticed that's been implemented into a lot of games recently. League, the phone game I play, has a bracket system now. Like, they gave out free in-game shit based on the worlds that we just had a week ago.
I mean, the league's bracket, the Pick'ems bracket's been going on since like season 5, I think.
And then SKT's been winning pretty much every damn time except for what, twice?
Yeah, they lost to Samsung Galaxy in 2017, and then last year was Europe versus China, and China won. And now this year it's going to be another Chinese team versus Europe again. But
Yeah.
it's a different Chinese team and a different European team. Because, I mean, the bracket system worked out really well this time, because in the semis, it was the defending world champs and the first seed from China, Korea, and Europe were all in the semifinals. So I was like, well, either way, it's going to be a good finals. It's just, didn't go in my prediction, so it sucks.
Because it didn't line up. It's ass.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
In other words, Corn Dog lost money on bets.
No, because if you get 34 points, you get a little icon in game, and I got fucking 30 points.
Oh,
Oof. Fucking
Yeah, I needed
Roblox, oof.
I needed SKT to win that, and I was like, all right, that'd give me 5 points, and I would have got my goddamn icon. But now I gotta look like a dipshit, because I can't predict the winnings right.
it's like coming in second place. That's gotta suck, guy.
Yeah,
does.
first year last, Ricky Bobby.
Yep.
All because I was fucking biased in the group stage. Kept saying North America was gonna make it out of groups. Fucking joke. That was my esports rant. I feel better. Next year.
So isn't that Jesus Christ? Sound like a Rams fan.
Sound like a Bears fan.
Too soon.
Not so, dude.
Too soon.
My uncle owns he does like a shirt printing company. And on Facebook today, he's like, hey, next week these shirts are going out, and it's a Trubenski shirt and a Sit Mitch shirt. It's like, damn, dude.
Alright,
That's fucked.
Now we know who the hookup is for getting other controller podcast merch.
Right?
Yeah, hey,
Fair.
yeah, the hairy ant. That's what it's called.
Gotcha.
What?
It's my uncle Jeff and his like best friend Anthony, who's like abnormally hairy for a human.
No.
So they call it the hairy ant.
It's fucked.
That's actually where I
fucked.
Gross.
It is. That's where I got one of my hoodies. Because last season the Bears were doing well. And they always had those locker room videos with Coach Nagy yelling boom and everyone would explode. So I got a Bears hoodie that just says boom. And like it's awesome. And it's one of a kind because he made it for me. Dab on the haters.
Yikes. That was fucked.
I've been typing out dabbing emoji a lot lately because I think it's fucking hilarious.
Did I get a website?
Shit, I don't know. I usually just call him.
Okay, guy.
I mean, I don't know what else you want. The hairy ant. No, here it is. St. Charles, Illinois. Yeah, that's it, all right.
Don't mind us while in mid-podcast we're looking up shit for merch.
Oh my god. No, my uncle's on the homepage. He's got his picture up. I don't know why he's tucking his chin like that, though.
I gotta see this shit. Hold on.
TheHairyAnt.com. Oh, his friend looks pretty well shaven that time.
Alright, so which one is your uncle? The one on the right?
Yeah, in the black shirt.
Yeah, and then I'm assuming the hairy fucking dude is the one with
that's Anthony.
long ass fucking arm hair.
Yeah.
And a middle hair part like he's 7 years old.
Bro, they're like in their 50s.
Wait, dude. Don't start fucking flaming him. What if we want to get our merch from them?
Bro, he's my uncle. He'll do what I says. Actually,
Right,
probably won't.
I have tons of... I have
We actually call him
control here.
Drunkle.
Cut a bunch of shit out. It's all good.
We call him Drunkle Jeff.
Drunkle Jeff.
Yeah. He's an idol of mine. Like on a... What was that holiday we just had? Memorial Day? Or, no, Labor Day. We just had Labor Day last month, right? Whatever. We were barbecuing and we were getting drunk, and he spent like 30 minutes showing me his new truck and all of its features. Like, it's got that GMC where like the tailgate folds down twice. I was like, this is incredible, dude. And he's showing me all of his backup cameras. He's just a suburban dad. I mean, look at him. Fucking next topic.
You alright there,
Yes.
Corn Dog?
I'm so
You're
tired.
getting emotional, getting all choked up. Look at him, man. He's out here doing things.
EA Sports. Or just EA.
EA and Steam?
Yeah, EA and Valve have partnered. Now, sounds cool until you read this part. It's going to be EA Access. So it's the first and only gaming subscription on Steam. So it's not just EA games, you got to get the fucking EA Access to get them.
So,
Sounds like shit.
It sounds like
Come
an
on,
EA
say it.
move. It
Yeah.
sounds like an
So it's not that we're coming out, you know, we're putting all of our games individually on Steam. It's, hey, you could either buy EA Access through Origin or you can buy it through Steam.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way you're still getting the shit that we want to give you.
Yep.
EA, fuck you.
It was super close to being a cool move.
Yeah. EA, fuck you.
They're the guys that are like free samples, but they'll have like a picture of a whole hot dog, and then they give you the tiny weenies. You're like, you got me, boss. Good move.
Like, people forget in the first place why fucking Origin exists and why EA has Origin, why they used to be on Steam and they left. And it was all over Crysis 2 when they had like select vendor DLC kind of shit. And Steam was like, what about people that bought it on Steam? And EA was like, well, it's our fucking game. We kind of determine who gets what and where they buy it from. And I guess they didn't like that Steam said something, and they broke off and made Origin.
Dude, literally somebody the other day that I was talking to fucking was explaining to me that EA is literally Wish.com with a better marketing team. I was like, holy shit, you're not fucking wrong.
And
Like,
if
you
that's
are
the case, then
1000% right.
Ubisoft is the European counterpart to that.
It's like, fuck, dude. Like, you guys.
And
so
EA
greedy
has
for
nothing
shit.
really good to offer either.
No, like what?
I don't know why Disney still has them on their fucking the main developer for fucking Star Wars.
That was just a financial deal.
Yeah,
And
they can do way better than that.
it was weird. I think Star Wars games thrived a hell of a lot better when it was open to other people. Especially now, but to be fair, now Star Wars has also gone down a lot, so maybe they are good for each other.
And speaking of Disney, if they want to go around with this Disney Plus bullshit, their little streaming movie service, if they ever get the audacity to be like, hey, you can only watch the Disney brand movies on our service and try to take my Amazon Prime account with all the Marvel universe, I'm charging them plus tax per movie.
Wait,
You
what?
heard it
I'm
here
confused.
first.
What?
You're charging Disney?
I will, damn it. If they get the balls to try to do that. Because, like, you know, like the Apple TV bullshit and Disney's going to have their own Disney Plus.
How the fuck are you gonna charge them though?
An email.
I'm
Is this-
sitting here,
Is this the conundrum?
No.
dude. Oh, never mind. Because I was editing the rock paper scissors part, and I'm sitting there scratching my fucking head, like, how did we have a 20-minute conversation about this?
How did Boom not know what Plymouth Rock was?
Hey, I don't know about shit that was. That's not even. That was stolen land, dude. That's why I purposely blocked all that shit out of my brain.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Boom's out here picketing in front of his job on Columbus Day, like Indigenous People Day. Excuse me.
Excuse you. It is Indigenous People Day.
Oh,
So tab I
man.
want to keep open.
Fuck.
No, I'm still trying to decide on my conundrum today. I got 2 of them floating around.
Well, since we talked about EA, let's talk about their European counterpart, Ubisoft. They might at least be getting their shit together somewhat.
No.
Don't lie to me.
Maybe. Or at
I
least
would
they're
hold
trying
my
to
breath.
lie and putting it out there. You know, they pushed back Watch Dogs Legion, Rainbow Six Quarantine, and a couple of other games. Like basically anything that was slated to start coming out is being pushed back to later 2020 and 2021 because Breakpoint turned out to be a massive flop, which anybody with an eyesight of fucking anything could have seen that it was a reskinned fucking Wildlands and that it was going to be what it was. It was going to be a piece of shit, with some slight tweaks. Merc liked it, and I'm sure there are people out there that like it. Yes, that's not saying like that they have bad taste or anything. Like it reaches a certain kind of market, but for the most part, like we jumped in on it in Wildlands, and we knew that it was going to be the same fucking thing, just a slightly tweaked formula, but not to the point where it's going to be worth it. And now finally Ubisoft is out here like, hey, maybe we are consistently putting out hot piles of shit. What are we going to do about it? So they're going to start scrutinizing all future releases more heavily, and they're pushing back some of the ones that they've already announced so that they can make sure there's better quality control. They basically want to start making sure that the games that they put out are unique in some way. And I get it. Like at this point, you can't reinvent the wheel, but you can definitely do something that makes it shine. It took Activision how many years with Call of Duty to get back a lot of players that left the franchise a long time ago. Like you still have your core that's going to be there year after year, but a lot of people have walked away after over the years, and they are coming back now with Modern Warfare. So Ubisoft now is like, hey, we can't keep putting out the same pile of shit that really looks nice and glossy at E3, but then when the player finally gets it, it turns out to be garbage.
And I don't really like. I can't think of any Ubisoft game that was like, besides, I think we have to go all the way back to like Assassin's Creed to think of something that they created that was like cool and new.
And that's
like
the thing,
they're
they
just-
did classic them. They came out with something cool, new, and then fucking milked it year after year. And then it was just like, fuck this.
It's like, here's Assassin's Creed next year. Do you guys like fucking Pirates of the Caribbean Assassin's Creed? And the year after, it's like, hey, bro, what do you guys think about fucking what was that fucking TV show that just ended? Game of Thrones and Assassin's Creed. You guys about that? You guys want to see that shit? Cool.
That's what it started turning into. It's like, look, you like Assassin's Creed, right? Well, we got this dartboard. It's a timeline and it's a region. So it's a globe and a timeline, and we throw a dart at it, and wherever it lands, that's the game you're getting next year.
Wait, I got the idea. I got the idea. Assassin's Creed War of 1812.
Literally all it was like one fucking like intern seeing a fucking movie or TV show you liked from that year. It's like, yo, dude, you guys seen Pirates of the Caribbean? What if we made a game like that? So you mean like a Pirates of the Caribbean game? Like, no.
Don't be ridiculous.
Assassin's Creed.
Also, we can't do that because
Assassin's Creed, bro.
Right? Assassin's Creed.
What the fuck?
I feel like honestly, all of them could have just been fucking DLC.
It could have.
Yeah.
To be fucking it.
There are
to be fair, I really liked that game. I liked that game when it first came out.
So I loved
now it's
one.
Just like, fuck. Yeah, me too.
The only thing I hated about one, which is something I hate about a lot of games, one had a lot of collect 100 of this, collect 100 of that. And it's cool, but Assassin's Creed 1 had a lot of that. Assassin's Creed 2 was great. And then Brotherhood had a lot of little like micro things that they changed, but it still could have been DLC to 2. And then he came out with Revelations, and that's when I was like, I'm done. I can't. You guys are fucking, it's the third game in a row. You're playing Ezio. I can't do this anymore.
You're fucking better than me. I made it to 2 and was like, fuck you. Not playing this shit anymore. I don't know.
Origins was pretty cool.
Side note here really quick. Did you guys see the fucking movie?
No.
Was that oh fuck, who was in that? Was it Luke Evans?
No, this guy, Magneto.
Yeah, whoever played Magneto from
Michael Fassbender.
Yes.
Yeah, First Class. Yeah. Fuck that movie. The movie was dog shit in comparison to the first game, dude.
Are you surprised? Wait, a video game didn't make a good movie?
To be fair, the World of Warcraft movie wasn't that bad.
It was. I was entertained by it. I don't even like Warcraft. Well,
and those are the people that enjoy the kind of stuff. Like, it's like if a video game based movie comes out, people that aren't fans of the game tend to like the movie for the movie, and vice versa. Like, somebody will play the game that doesn't like the movie or the book or whatever may like the game.
Yeah, what if they made a Passion of the Christ video game? I think that would like.
Oh my god!
That would go over so well with so many people.
I think I'm gonna get Ubisoft on the line tonight.
Yeah, just Assassin's Creed, Passion of the Christ.
Assassin's Creed,
Passion of the Christ.
And then the soundtrack is produced by Kanye.
I'd be down, dude. I'd play the shit out of this game.
I'd play it if Kanye was my advisor in the game. If he was the one giving you targets to kill.
You don't get sandals at the beginning, you get fucking Yeezys.
You see, God, they got this thing called Boost.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He's healing. He's walking around healing. It's just, we're turning now this shit into Black Jesus on Adult Swim. That's all we're turning this into now. We'll just be fucking healing people with miracles with Hennessy. That's all it would be.
You know how mad we're gonna be if, a couple years down the line, they do come up with an Assassin's Creed, and at the moment, the leader of the Templars or the leader of the Assassin's Guild is Jesus, and we're over here we fucking gave you guys that idea.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be.
It's just this one fucking intern that's really into our podcast that brings it up. And like, hey, did you guys hear this?
Guys, I slept on it. I have a great idea. It's gonna sound a little crazy. Around.
Yeah, he's an intern now, but by the time he's a VP, he's gonna pitch this shit.
Yeah, 100%.
Man, and y'all thought No Russian was a little whoa when that came out.
Shit.
Wait till you see Jesus doing the swan dive off a clock tower.
Just bodying people, taking people's heads off.
Water into wine? Hell no, that's just your aorta getting sliced.
Oh,
that'd be fucked, dude. It's just it's just a super shitty version of Matrix is all I can think about now. It's just God sitting in that fucking chair like Morpheus, talking to Jesus.
Colonel Sanders and shit, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, if we were ever going to go to heaven, that's where it stopped. Yeah, they made a Final Fantasy movie. That's what I think I was trying to get at. And it was garbage.
Visually, it was incredible.
Bro, Final Fantasy 15 was better than the movie. It's just, you can't take an idea that takes 40 hours to complete and put it into an hour and a half.
Oh yeah,
That's the
and
beauty
it's
of
like that with
video
all
games.
games. It's like, hey, we gotta. I mean, you can kind of do it with a single player based game. Average single player game is like what, 5 hours?
Well, if you try to can you imagine trying to make a Skyrim movie?
Oof.
And it'd be like, oh, what are they
ADD,
doing?
The fucking movie. It's like, what was it doing?
What are they doing for this? He's just walking to it. Oh, never mind. That's Lord of the Rings. They've done it. They just took 3 movies.
That was back when each book was its own movie, and then now it's like The Hobbit. The Hobbit was one book, 4 fucking movies.
What?
Yeah, The Hobbit was just one book.
To be fair, the Lord of the Rings movies altogether, what was it, 2.5 fucking movies worth of walking?
Yeah.
Fuck
Dude,
that.
my mom was really into those movies, so we always went to go see them. I think that was the best sleep I've ever gotten.
Fuck you, guy.
I like the Lord of the Rings movies.
Exactly.
I can't fucking stand those movies.
Oh man, I love the whole rant that what fucking movie was it? Clerks, when they were making fun of it. They're like, the entire movie was about walking. Even the fucking trees walked in that movie. Like that's all it was.
Bro, I'm excited for the new Jay and Silent Bob.
Same.
Big facts.
But so you guys don't think Ubisoft has any chance of
No, fuck
turning
Ubisoft.
turning the entire company around or anything?
No, they're
doing
going
good stuff
down.
with
Is
Siege right
their,
now.
they deserve to go down. Fuck them.
Yeah, it's literally a crackhead move.
I mean, they turned Siege around. Siege won a couple years ago as best comeback game because on launch Siege went down.
Don't call it a
real
comeback.
fucking fast.
Siege is okay. Maybe not fuck Ubisoft. I really like Siege.
So Siege is really good right now.
That's what I mean. Like, and that's one of the games they did push a little further to see, like the next one, Quarantine, to make sure that it's comes out to be a good game. But you could already tell they're jumping the shark a little bit with Quarantine because it seems like infection and zombie based and it's PvE. So it's like,
Oh yeah, that was out last year. It was for their Halloween event. Are they just making it like a separate game?
Yeah, Rainbow Six Quarantine is the next video game. It's going to have PvE elements, and they haven't talked about the PvP. Unless they're going to do it like Overwatch, where it's like, hey, Siege is still our PvP thing. If you want the PvE game, here's Siege. Here's Quarantine.
Because they launched the special event Quarantine last year for Halloween, and it was awesome.
So maybe it was a big hit, and that's where things...
Yeah, it was huge. I loved it, man. It was like, there was different types of monsters that would come at you, and like, Jaeger at one point, his helicopter crashed, and you could set up a Chonka turret, and you had to shoot the zombies and shit. It was awesome, man. I loved it. There's only a certain number of operators you can play.
So it was nothing like the current special event that we played.
That special event was fucking stupid.
I heard about it. Is that the one at the theme park, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you run around really slow and get bashed in the head like a whack-a-mole. That's all it really was.
Yeah, it was kind of fucking dumb.
It was nothing like that. Like, the Quarantine last year, it was like, you'd progress each stage. You'd pretty much you go to one spot, you defend it. You had to go to a new spot and defend it, but each spot you had to defend a different operator.
That's cool.
It was super dope. And that was the first time they had defenders and attackers on the same team. So you could play Thermite and stand next to a Chonka. I think Capcan was another one. They had Doc, Ash. I don't think Twitch was in it. Pretty much any hardcore killer. Someone who wasn't really utility based.
Did you want to talk about the PS4, Boom?
I got a couple quick console things. So first of all, PlayStation 4 sold 100 million systems, which puts it into second place behind PlayStation 2 as far as total consoles sold of all time. And they officially won this console generation. So I was thinking, who do you think is going to win next generation? Which I know you guys aren't really into console gaming anymore.
Sony.
But
has Xbox announced its competitor for the PS5?
The Scarlet. Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah,
they're all coming out next year. They're all going to be slight variations season of each other. But the reality is, Sony has the loyalty, the fan base over Microsoft when it comes to the console because of whatever games that they're going to come out with. Like most people, either own both, and more people own one over the other.
And the thing with Xbox, the only exclusive they have that I like is Halo, but they're almost like.
And that's what it is. It's
playing too much of it.
Exclusives and franchises are the ones that push the consoles. And yeah, I would think PlayStation has more memorable franchises that people can tie to their childhood over Microsoft.
Well, I think that's just because from when we all grew up. Because like my first system was like Sega, and then shit kept coming out, and then you got to PlayStation, and Xbox didn't come out until way after that.
Yeah,
like
the Xbox. Xbox came out. I was already in high school when the first Xbox came out.
Exactly. So like I was already on my PlayStation, so I already had that, I guess, brand loyalty because that's what I related to video games.
So yeah, so the brand loyalty is definitely there, and it's not going anywhere. Same way with Nintendo. I don't think Nintendo ever has to fear how they're coming out with shit.
No, never, not once.
You know, and
Nintendo can make
Microsoft,
whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, I still think PlayStation is going to pull ahead at some point, no matter what. Like, let's say one has a stronger launch than the other. I think over time, it's still going to boil down to PlayStation having the loyal fan base to push ahead.
I think the most memorable thing of this generation was when PlayStation was trolling Xbox at the at the launch. How they made an entire video on how to share games on PlayStation.
Oh, I remember that.
And it was just a person handing the game to another person.
Microsoft fucked themselves over in the start with the dude that was in charge. I forgot what the fuck his stupid name was.
Was it Major Nelson?
No. That's the Xbox Live guy. The dude that was in charge of the Xbox division that was making all these decisions about making the Xbox always online and all this stuff. He fucking hurt the launch for this system so bad with that mindset. And the dude that took over now has really fucking fought an uphill battle to bring Xbox to where it's at now. And he's doing great. Like the fucking games for, I keep saying games for Windows. The Xbox Game Pass now. Like all these things for PC and Xbox compatibility and crossplay. And like he's done a lot. He's done a lot from where this idiot that wanted to make the thing on online only, which basically just turned it into a very, very shitty version of a PC.
I honestly think I don't think there's going to be a clear set winner until the end of the generation, but I do think Sony's going to pull ahead because I don't think, well, personally, I wouldn't count computers as sales for Microsoft consoles.
No.
That's who I think is going to be the ultimate winner of like the next generation. I think there's going to be a lot more people moving over to PC instead of staying with consoles.
I could see that.
As far as the three, I think it's going to be Sony at the top, Nintendo at a close second, and then Xbox at a close third. I think it's going to be a really close, unless there's like a major fuck up at launch, I think it's going to be a really close console war for the next generation because Microsoft is doing a lot of work in buying out companies to make new IPs to be exclusives.
So that's the thing. Are you looking at it from hardware? Or you're looking at it in terms of games and subscription-based services, because that's another thing now. Like I said, with the Xbox Game Pass, that's a subscription-based service. What is Sony offering in terms of that?
I'm just looking at overall hardware sales.
Yeah, hardware, Sony. Hands down, it's gonna be Sony.
Doesn't PlayStation have the PlayStation Now?
Do they?
Like the
PlayStation Now, to be honest, is a fucking joke.
That's what I mean. Like
really bad.
Yeah. So I think if we're gonna look at which company's pulling ahead digital sales, Microsoft and maybe Nintendo are gonna be the ones to really pull ahead with that until Sony gets their shit together and does something different or revamps what their current system is.
So I think there were rumors where PlayStation was trying to partner with Microsoft for their streaming service of games, but I think that fell through if I'm not mistaken. So I honestly have no idea what they're going to do in regards to digital only streaming service for gaming. But I don't know, man. I think PlayStation is going to... the PlayStation 5 might outsell the PlayStation 4.
Oh yeah.
As far as like...
And its life and its lifespan. Yeah.
Especially if that dude from GameStop comes in with the clutch move. So we're gonna pre-play all the way back to OG PlayStation.
Hey, that shit would not for nothing. That'd be sick if they would do that.
So you can play your PS1 games, and it's like, guy, what? No, it's not gonna be a thing. That'd be cool if it was a thing, but it's not gonna be a thing.
Here's how I can tell you how it wouldn't work. If I'm playing Final Fantasy VII and it tells me to switch to disc 2 and I pop that disc out mid-game, I bet you that PS5 just blows up. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you insane?
Yeah,
there's a whole generation of people that have never experienced insert.
Yeah, they probably
disc
just
2.
heard that. They probably just heard that and like,
what the
you do what?
And so, what do you mean insert disc 2?
To be fair, that was relevant all the way up to Xbox 360, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair,
There's that one RPG, was it Lost Odyssey? That was like 4 fucking discs or some shit on 360.
Final Fantasy VII was it on 360? Was 4? That's insane.
That's because they went with DVD for Xbox 360, and PlayStation was using Blu-ray.
So, real quick on this what was it, Game Pass or PlayStation Now? Those are just like the subscription, and then they just get new games every month, right?
Yeah, they're constantly growing the library.
So let's not forget Sega Channel, the OG, the originator.
I think you're the only person that had a subscription to this because we've never heard of it.
Same. Well, I never had a Dreamcast, to be fair.
The Sega Channel it like went through your cable, and every month it'd be new games on your channel. This was back in '94. Like, this fucking is revolutionary for the time.
Oh yeah.
See, but that's good that Xbox is still doing it that way, where they let you download the games. PlayStation Now, you have to stream them.
Oh, so it's like what the fuck? Stadia. There you go. It's like Stadia and On Live and like all those online streaming services.
Kind of, yeah.
Ugh.
It's fucking ass, dude. It really sucks. And I have 350 down, like all day, every day. It's saying my fucking connection is weak. I'm like, how the fuck? The Ethernet is the same. Like, I ran both the cables the same day as the one on my PC, and I could stream shit on my PC just fine. So I don't know what the fuck is going on with it, but it is definitely garbage.
Yeah, Game Pass so far has been fucking great.
It was a pay-to-play service through which customers could access Genesis games online, play game demos, and get cheat codes. Come on, who still gets cheat codes? Do games have codes still worked into them besides GTA?
I don't even think GTA does.
Well, no, GTA still has, yeah. And as far as PC goes, like, if a game doesn't have cheat codes, access the console. If a game doesn't have a fucking console that you could access, you got Cheat Engine. You have, like, other ways to make shit happen.
Because, like, now you can, like, for Fallout games, if you know the item code, you can, like, spawn the shit.
Yep.
But other than that, there's really no cheat codes. Like, you can't make cool shit happen.
Well,
like
that kind of started disappearing. Right, and that started disappearing.
Saints Row.
Saints Row was a fucking troll of a game. It had to have it.
Yeah, well, no, but the thing is, like, we started seeing codes disappear when achievements started becoming a thing in gaming.
Big facts.
That's when it started going away. Like, motherfuckers wanted that EPEAN score of a gamer score, and games stopped coming out with fucking cheat codes, or like they would at least tell you up front, if you activate this, you can't get achievements from here on out on the rest of your save or shit.
I think that's why in all the Saints Row, I don't have any achievements on my Xbox account. I went to IGN and fucking forgot the other one. I think it was GameSpot. They gave you all the cheat codes.
Yeah, GameSpot.
Dude, I remember
Cheat Command Central. That was one of them.
IGN was on my favorites on my home computer back in the day. Shit.
Oh, GameFAQs. That was another one. GameFAQs.
Yeah, GameFAQs too. Yep.
That's where my walkthroughs were, man.
Who the fuck uses walkthroughs now these days? Like, we don't even do that. And if you're really, really stuck, fucking YouTube.
Yeah. I was about to say, for fucking some of these Destiny weeklies, I would go to YouTube all the fucking time and watch a walkthrough.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
I had
to do a walkthrough for Call of Duty.
Yeah, to figure out like specific things, especially if it's like an Easter egg.
Yeah, Easter eggs. That's one. Or where like if you got shot by that one dude who was like 3 miles above the map, and he didn't get to do glitching. He just parkoured up there. It's like, wait a minute, how do you do that? That's where YouTube came in.
Or, dude, fucking chasing the Easter eggs on the fucking Call of Duty zombies. Bro, we'd be fucking cross-referencing YouTube the whole fucking night.
That is one thing that I think our generation become fantastic at, is being like online detectives, figure shit out.
Bro, that's why I like speedrunning.
Yeah, like every time my friends
Watching
need
those
something, they
speedruns are
fucking hit me up,
fucking
and it's like, "Hey, Google Foo, we're trying to find us."
Google Foo.
Google Foo, and it's like, all right, that's cool.
Alright, so I had one last topic. I just want to fucking Switch Pro already. Because I was looking at like all this shit that...
So we got the Switch. We got the Switch Lite. And it's like, you guys went the wrong direction. Okay, can we get a Switch Pro?
Yeah, dude, just give us a fucking Switch Pro. The reason why I'm thinking this is you see there's a lot of other companies that are taking like styling cues and like some of the technology that was introduced, well, not introduced, but made more popular by the Switch. Because like I was looking at an old Linus video, and there was an ROG phone where it had like it had a railing system to have like controllers just like the Joy-Cons, and then it also had ways to like optimize your usage of the CPU for gaming. It had it had like triggers on it was really fucking cool. And then Razer is coming out with Joy-Cons for their phone and for Android phones. So it has me thinking like the Switch is at that point of success where other companies are trying to make their version of the technology that came with the Switch. Also, there's a lot more integration with the Switch as far as like third-party developers as opposed to the Wii U. And the main one I'm thinking about is Outer Worlds. It got announced for the Switch, though it's going to be next year. It's crazy to see a game like Outer World be able to run on the Switch. Like obviously it's not going to be the prettiest, but then that's where the Switch Pro would come in. Because like developers are willing to work with Nintendo and vice versa, and there's already a huge install base. The last thing that we need is a Switch Pro, because the Switch is awesome, but there's still like times where you can see the frame rates dip, and it's like, come on, man, we're playing at 720 on TVs. Like I don't expect 4K. There's even third-party companies that are making upscalers for the Switch. That's the thing that everybody wants, it's seeming. So why not just fucking like let's do it? Like, what are you waiting for? You're leaving money on the table with not having a Switch Pro, in my opinion, at least.
Nintendo's never really been big in the graphics department. Like it, not that they can't do it, but it kind of seems like they don't give a shit. Because like GameCube came out, and the GameCube was pretty close to the PS2 and the Xbox, but it still lagged behind a little bit in terms of graphics overall. With the exception of like the Resident Evil game that came out on that, which looked fucking phenomenal.
But you're forgetting about the 64, which fucking blew all the other systems at the time out of the water.
Right, at that time, but like their current systems, like the Wii U, everything that's come out has been lagging behind. They've been innovative with the tech behind it, but visually, for the graphics, they've kind of just been lagging behind and still making a killing in sales.
But I don't think they're gonna still ride on the coattails of their past, because they got checked with the Wii U because nobody fucking bought it.
Yeah, that was a trash all around.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I feel like it's a good time now. They got their feet wet. They fucking got their knees wet with how like the install base and the reception of the Wii or the Switch Lite. Come on, dude. That's all we need. And it's not so much that they need to keep up with the graphics. They just need to keep up with the competition. There's an Xbox One X and there's a PS4 Pro. Like that's where the market is going towards. So that like obviously I get it that they weren't known for graphics, but they just need to stay with the competition.
What I'm expecting from them, and I think this is most likely going to be their business move, is they're going to wait for Black Friday and everything to pass, They're going to let all the Switches go out for Black Friday, and then by Christmas time, they're going to release the Pro.
There's
That's
no,
exactly
it would be way too. They haven't announced it. It would hurt them to do that.
Yeah, I don't think they do
So
a
about
silent
this year or
drop.
for next year?
No, I'm talking about for next year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Well, that makes more sense because all the other next gen is
are
that's when
releasing.
they're exactly.
Yeah, so that's what I'm expecting for them. They're going to try to let their Switches pretty much burn stock for this Black Friday and the coming Black Friday, and then by Christmas time, they're going to release the Pro, and then just let that run rampant.
To be fair, this the Switch is technically the first console of the next generation because the Wii U released at launch with the PS4 and the Xbox One. So that would make sense that as far as like the timeline of it, I would be cool if we see it a little bit sooner. But you're 100% right. That makes the most sense. And then one quick thing again that I forgot. Another topic is a company on Indiegogo is making a case that looks just like the Mac Pro.
Oh,
Yikes.
Did you see the Linus video? Dude, I don't care about like getting a Mac computer because obviously it doesn't make sense if you can build a PC that can outshine a Mac exactly for less. But I may be odd man out, but I really liked the case design. I think it looks really cool.
I mean, I don't mind it. How much was the case again? I forgot when it was.
I think it was like that's the only issue. So I mean, then again, you get what you pay for because it looks like it's a premium case, but it is I think $250. They said.
Oof. Yeah, it's a premium case, but I don't know.
Definitely. If it went on sale for like $150, I'd buy it.
Yeah, I was looking at a lot of like in that price point. There's a lot of other stuff that is just leaps and bounds better than Yes, the front and back look a little bit cool. I'm not a whole big fan of like the cheese grater look, but there's other shit out there that would be better.
Yeah,
because at that point you're just paying for the aesthetic.
Yeah, I have a hard cutoff price when it comes to computer cases. Like I try not to go more than $100.
I mean that's fair. Like there's other things you can allocate that 150 towards, right?
Yeah, like I don't skimp out on power supply. But like the case, I'm not spending over $100 on a case.
I should get a big old tote and cut holes in it.
I don't know. My first case that I bought, I think, was $2 something, but there was no other case that I wanted to buy. Like there was nothing else that I liked, so I was like, "Fuck it, this is gonna be my case for a very long time. Might as well buy one that I like."
My big thing when I was getting my case, I was like, I have to have a metal case. I don't like those full plastic ones.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I don't know. This one, because I saw it, I think, on a Bitwit video. And, like, ever since I saw it, this was the only case that I liked. And I was, like, shopping around to try and see if there was any other one that I'd like at a cheaper price. But this, like, literally was the only case that I wanted to get. So I figured I might as well get it.
To be fair, your case looks really nice. The only issue that I think when it launched, and I think you got the revision, like the revised one, the only issue with the launch one was like it wasn't giving enough airflow, even with that gigantic front fan.
Yeah, because this one it has that. It came with 2 faceplates for the front fans. One was glass, and then the one that I have on there's mesh.
Yeah, the glass one was the OG that was having severe airflow issues, and then they just included the mesh front panel and they fixed everything. But to be fair, your case does look dope. But it is one of those things, if you just have to purchase one and put the money in, you don't need to replace it for a very long time.
Yeah, because this is like, it's huge. I think it goes all the way up to
the ATX.
Yeah. So if I ever get wild and want a fucking ridiculously huge motherboard, it'll fit in here. Well, I think that does it for everything. What do you got for the conundrum, dude?
So, I had 2 questions. It's up to you guys which one you want to talk about. I put them in the Discord. Like, you want to talk about kind of your first games that you can remember that really got you into gaming? Or how do you de-stress, like, at the end of the day? And it's not just, I'm not talking like, oh, work was hard, I'm gonna go home and play video games. I mean, like, little shit's adding up. You go home, you start like play Apex, and it's just you land, you die, you land, you die, you land, you die. Just everything's pissing you off. How do you get out of that mentality?
I'm cool with either option, to be honest. Which one do you guys want to talk about?
I think game de-stressing is because I'm pretty sure like we all have a different way of doing it, like what we do in games to help de-stress.
And my thing was like just shit's been like yesterday. I was so irritable at work. Everything everyone was doing, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Like I got to my car and just, you ever get those days you get to your car and you just yell fuck until you're lightheaded and you just feel better for a second?
Not
You know what I'm
really.
saying?
No.
I've never had that.
I'm an angry motherfucker, alright? It's just everything was pissing me off. And I think it's because I hurt my back and I've just been like ignoring it and like denying that's what's pissing me off. But then I'd come home and the Call of Duty thing isn't working. I can't get a good team in League, and it's just like everything's pissing me off, so I can't even play a game to get away from the day. So it's like, what the fuck do I do to relax?
So you're talking about de-stressing in general, or de-stressing with gaming?
Just in general. Like, even the games are pissing you off type shit. Like if your go-to de-stressor is just causing you more stress. Yeah, like, what do you do?
I mean, for me, it's kind of like a split thing. Like, the gym has always been, like, my safe space, right?
Yeah.
Like, you can always get pissed off and then go to the gym and just fucking lift it out. Or if you're, like, you go to a gym and it has, like, punching bags and shit like that, that's always a good time. But, like, one thing that I used to do that I really haven't done in a long time was just either just, like, read or meditate. Just kind of just sit down, fucking no music, no nothing, just sit in a dark room, just fucking chill out. Like, pretty much just nap. Like, both of those were definitely two that just let me get by.
Meditating, I think, is a thing that people should do more, to be honest. You ever do, what the fuck? Is it like body isolation or breathing isolation or something?
No.
Where you lay down on the floor, like on your back, and you start with like your toes and your fingers, and you just focus on your toes and your fingers, and you move them a little bit, and you just let them relax. And then you go to like your feet and your hands, you focus on them, you just let those relax, and you go to your arms, and then to like your legs and your core, and you just like focus at each point, and you wait for it to relax, and you'll feel like your legs untensify for a second. You're like, I didn't even know I was tense at all for that second.
And you focus on your cock and it gets hard.
Yeah, it's just raging. That's why you lay on your back. If you lay on your stomach, it's just uncomfortable.
Yeah, you lay on your
doing a
stomach.
top spin.
You just kickstand.
It'll happen quick, just like a public service announcement. If you do it on your stomach, it's like rock
It'll happen
star.
quick.
Oh,
Like a
man.
public service
Harder than a roll
announcement.
quarters.
So if you're not ready for it, you will get air. Just make sure you catch yourself before you land on it.
Mine,
For
I have
me-
two.
oh, go for it.
Go ahead.
Go. You're good.
Okay. So I have two. One of them is I usually just take a walk and then I start, because I do take pictures like in my spare time. So I'll just, because when I'm out, I have a notepad, like the app for the notepad in the iPhone. I have one tab that's specifically for spots that I want to take pictures of. So like even if I'm out drinking, if I'm out driving, I record the intersection, or I take a picture of the pin on iMaps or Apple Maps or whatever the fuck GPS I'm using, and I go there and then I just take pictures. And then what helps me is I'm focusing on trying to get composition, color, and like focusing on other shit. Instead, and I usually do this when it's cold outside, so that I could focus on that instead of whatever's pissing me off. And then the second one is only when it's warm outside. I get in because I have a older car. I just get into that and I just go driving. Like I fill up the tank and then I just go drive wherever until whatever was pissing me off, I don't even remember.
Now, when you take pictures, do you do more of like industrial stuff, or do you go for like a natural scene?
I don't know. It's like there's no rhyme or reason or specifics as to what I do. It's just like if I see something that's interesting or something that's different or something like that's, I don't know. It's like there's just certain spots where I think I'm like, oh shit, this will be a good picture, and then I just shoot it, and then I'll if it's like somewhere in the city, I'll just take a Uber or a cab to wherever it is, and then I'll just explore around. And then if it's like out in the burbs, I'll just drive out, park my car wherever like it can stay for a while, and then I just walk around and see what else I can get. Because it, like, at least for me with photos, I've learned that even if it's shit, to me it's like writing, because I used to get like really bad writer's block, and I just start writing until something came. And that's how shooting like photos is. You just keep on shooting, and then when you're at home editing, that's when you're like, holy fuck, this is like, it could just be like a throwaway, and you're like, fuck, this is like the dopest one of the shoot. And then you start editing, and then it's like something that you were just like something that everyone passes every day that's from that area. You can take a picture of it and you see it in this sort of lighting, or you get this composition and you make it look beautiful. And it's just something that everybody passes by every day, because like everybody has a different point of view of everything. So it's kind of cool to take your point of view at that time and that day and like make it into something that's like art.
This is good. I think we're all feeling better. Steady, what do you got?
Me? No, mine is normally music. Normally like it's weird. Like if I'm in a sad mood, I'll listen to music that's like basically amplifies the mood itself. But then like once it's gone, like after a couple of tracks will play, like the feeling kind of starts to subside. So like I'll listen to music that kind of coincides with what I'm already feeling. And that helps. I like how we let Boom get his through. No jokes, nothing. No. Steady comes around. It's like, all right, let's.
Dude, it was too fucking perfect. I'm sorry.
That was way too real, dude.
Sorry, dude. I'm sorry, dude. It's all good.
So, like, yeah, it's music helps. Playing a really, really like violent single player game helps give it a frustration. GTA is good for that. Or recently, like VR, you get to do some crazy shit in VR.
VR chat mainly.
No, not that kind of like just straight up single player.
Okay, Tony.
No, nothing like that. Like one game is Pavlov, and you basically it's like CS:GO, but it's
VR CS:GO.
Yeah, VR CS:GO, and you just fucking kill NPCs and shit. Like you have total control because it's single player, but it's like more immersive because it's VR, so you can get creative with the fucked up shit you do. And the biggest one is I have a yearly cry.
That's fair.
That's really interesting. So, like, for you, who does majority of all, like, the graphics shit for everybody, if not all of it, that you don't use that as an outlet?
No, it's never been an outlet for me. I enjoy doing it.
That's really fucking interesting.
Yeah, but it's never something that I'll do. Like, I'm angry, I'm gonna go and, try to put some work together. I don't know, because I think for that, like, I try to have a clear head for that, because trying to come up with a concept can be a real pain in the ass. And sometimes you may come up with a concept from a fucked up place or being upset, but 9 out of 10 times you gotta like really try to analyze it from a bunch of different angles. So I don't normally do that when I'm upset. Like even to the point where if I am in a bad mood with something else, I'll stop working on that because I can't focus on whatever project I'm working on.
It's really fucking weird. Huh.
How fun.
And it makes sense, but that's just, I don't know. It just seems out of, like, just super weird to me that you wouldn't use that as like a form of just de-stress, even if it's just like coloring, right?
Yeah, like I know a lot of artists that when they're upset, like they'll get lost in their work and they'll go and they'll sketch or stuff like that. And I know other people that are like me, where if there's a block or there's just something external that's taken away their focus, they can't focus on that. They can't do any of that stuff because whatever it is getting in the way of the entire process.
What a cast, guys.
Yeah, that was a real fucking bummer way to end the stream.
What do you mean? I feel better.
I mean, the fucking podcast.
I mean, I think de-stressing is a big thing that people need to.
De-stressing is important. I like meditation would be a good go-to, but a lot of people can't calm themselves down or be alone with their thoughts in a way where meditation works for them. And it's just a matter of them learning to think and let go of the thoughts or whatever it is and not be afraid. Because one of the things is, I don't know, I don't speak for everybody, but I know for myself, being alone with your thoughts is a pain in the ass. Like there are plenty of times where you can't sleep and you're up thinking about a bunch of shit that, like, stupid shit. Things that you're worrying about that you shouldn't be worried about, or stressing over things that aren't actual stressors to you, but you've all of a sudden made them stressors. So, like, I get it. Like, finding ways to de-stress and cope with anxiety or whatever the case is pretty big, and not everybody does it because a lot of people have too much pride and they don't let themselves do it, and other people don't know how to do it in general.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand. Decompressing from the day is a huge...
I know, when I get really anxious, I do. Like, I think, like, the weirdest thing I do when I'm anxious is I just fucking take a nap. Like, I'll just fucking... Or if I'm, like, ridiculously pissed, I'll just take a nap.
I've had that happen. Up. Yeah, like get really pissed off, and I think that's like your brain kicking in. Like, all right, we're gonna knock you out for a little bit because you're not having a good day. So here we go.
I'm the opposite. If I get super pissed, I'll just start cleaning shit like a Puerto Rican mom.
Yikes!
Yeah, I didn't want to. Okay, since you went there, while I'm in, so the car is the most Puerto Rican car you can get. It's an '80s Toyota. And I play. There's this one
boxing
song.
Gloves hanging from the rear view.
Don't you ever disrespect me like that? It's a fucking. It's a Puerto Rican flag carved out of wood. It matches better with the interior.
You got a cookie on the dashboard or no?
No. Man, why are you so fucking disrespectful all of a sudden? No, but there's this one song by Sonora Ponceña, and it's nothing but piano. It's like 7 minutes of a piano solo, and it's just like there's something like when I would get pissed off at work, man, driving my Toyota to work was the best decision of especially on Saturdays at the end of the week. I'll just leave the office and I'll go fucking drive for like 3 hours after work, and then when I get home, it's like, man, that's like the best way to start the weekend, dude.
Speaking of just piano, the other day I was going to work and I just put on classical music. Never listened to classical in my life, but I felt awesome. I was like, try to piss me off right now. Dude. I was daring people. I was like, you can't. I'm so zen right now.
Every once in a while, I'll listen to classical, especially while lifting, and it's the most awkward but fucking just freeing thing in the world.
It really is, man.
Dude, I hate running.
Classical's so weird. Like, if you hear the bum, 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 everyone just finished that in their head.
Yeah.
But you don't know who the fuck wrote it or what it's actually called.
I think that's Vivaldi.
That's wild.
Or is that Mozart?
I don't fucking know. I just like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I hate running when I go to the gym. But if I put like really old, like either classical or like piano jazz or something with saxophone in it, I just like I go into autopilot until like I hit 5 minutes and I'm like fucking dying. And then I lower it, and then it just goes back into autopilot.
See, look, I think we touched every corner of the earth in this episode.
So we're out here showing range, you know? We're not all about crude jokes and being assholes all the time.
Bullshit.
Don't lie to me.
All the time.
It's me every day. I wake up, breathe, eat that shit.
I think I'm the biggest asshole, and I proved that during your...
I'm still
Fuck,
crying.
I need help, dude.
We're all here sharing our decompression methods, and Boom was like, hold on, joke time.
Dude, that was the best fucking meme ever, though, dude.
That was a great time. Not gonna lie.
Fuck.
It's all good, guy.
Boom, send us home.
All right, thank you for checking us out on our latest episode. Like I said before, say it again. We are on YouTube, Anchor, and Spotify. If you guys are checking us out on YouTube, we do appreciate you guys checking it out early. But if you can hit that follow and the notification bell, we'd really appreciate it, so you can be notified every time we do upload a new podcast. But for Steady, Corn Dog, and Brown, this is the Other Controller Podcast. Have a wonderful week.